All right, guys, we got a 2019 Toyota RAV4 hybrid. Okay, we're gonna do the oil change. So if you got a hybrid, or if you don't got a hybrid, that's fine. Job should be similar. So if you guys got a Toyota RAV4, open the hood, place this in place. We're gonna change the oil. The oil you need is 0W16. This is where the oil goes from. So to start doing the oil change, you need to open this cap so it can ventilate. And I also like to pop this dipstick so it can ventilate air from there, so as it goes down. Anyways, let's go to the bottom. So we got our vehicle. Make sure you support your vehicle properly and safely. You don't want to be crushed by a vehicle. And I'm gonna go up. Once it's up, we'll drain the oil and replace the filter. So down at the bottom, we're gonna remove this 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter here. We got one over here. This cover is gonna start to come down, and one more left. Once I have this off, the whole cover goes to the side, and there you have it, oil filter and a drain plug right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this right here. You're gonna need a 14 millimeter gear wrench or a socket. So this is all we're gonna do. Put this on, loosen this baby up, and I got so much stuff on the floor. So be careful, because it's gonna start to shoot at you, shoot down. Make sure you have a bucket down below like that, and there you go. Everything started to come down. We're gonna save this. We're gonna clean this up, inspect this. If this washer is done, crushed up, use another new washer. Usually customer brings me stuff and we just put it on, and we're gonna wait for the oil to drain out, and then we'll take off the filter over here. While the engine oil is draining, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move over to this side right here. You're gonna need a filter wrench. Sometimes they changed everything about these, so if you get a strap, good. If not, this should work right here. There you go. They have a strap filter wrenches, or this is good right here. So counterclockwise, if you're looking right at it from the back end over here. There you go, it's coming out. Kind of made the space tight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the bucket over this way a little bit. We're gonna open this guy up so it can start to fall down. And I caught some on my hand. Clean that off. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna remove it completely, little by little. Whoop. Bad angle, but I got it. It's all over me, but I got it. So we're gonna get our new filter. Make sure the old seal comes off from back to the housing. Make sure you look at it. And you're gonna take your new filter and make sure you put a little bit of oil all around it. Let's see if this baby fits. I got two different filters sitting around. There you go. 4476 is the number. Fits on it right and good. So I'm gonna hand tighten this. I'm gonna have to clean my hand off and come back and clean it really well. And make sure you clean the back area here. So I'll be right back while the oil is still draining, and we'll finish this video up very soon. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, it made kind of mess, so be careful with that. So make sure you take your drain plug. I'm still gonna tighten the filter, and we're gonna lock up the bolt here first. Put the drain bolt in. We're gonna take our 14 millimeter wrench. We're gonna tighten it. Just a hand tight, nothing crazy. And all I need to do now is wipe this down. I'm gonna throw some brake cleaner on this, parts cleaner, and make sure your filters are nice and tight. Nice and tight. There you go. So all I need to do is put the cover on. So this is the number we use, 4476 pure letter. Okay, the light is too bright. Come on. There you go. Pure letter. Okay, we're all done. Throw some parts cleaner in this area here. Don't go crazy either. It will evaporate immediately, so you don't gotta wipe or anything. If you want, you can just wipe it down a bit. So now the next step is, which is gonna be so easy with one hand, you take your cover, which goes this way. So I'm gonna put one bolt, then I will show you guys if I'm able to get this correct. There you go. This side goes in. Does it go in? Okay, just want to make sure. Yep, it goes in just like that. And then we can lock up this side. That's how that works. So we're gonna take all of our bolts, stick them in. If I can find them, one is all the way down there. Ah, I gotta clean the floor up. So all we need to do is put the oil in and reset the light. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go on the top. Ready to put the oil. We're gonna put this funnel right here. So we need to put the oil in slowly. So this thing takes 4.9 quarts of oil. 0.16 Mobile 1 is what we're using right here. So 0.16 is the oil, and 4.5 quarts of oil, and it's gonna be terrible to open these guys. So go slow, because Toyota and Lexus is the same thing. It doesn't have a good port for you to pour the oil into, because it has a small little hole for the oil to travel through. So if you go too fast, it's gonna overflow. You see how my funnel's moving around because it's barely just sticking in there. So that's 1 quart, and I'm gonna try to fix this way. And here comes 2. So bear with me here. And how long this oil goes for, I always recommend you guys change it 5,000 miles. But since it's a hybrid, you can go a little bit longer. Usually they say like 10,000 miles because it runs half and half. But I will still check my oil in between to be on the safe side. If it's low, add it. If it looks dirty, just change it to be best. If it's my vehicle, it's gonna go 5,000 miles and that's it. So this is number 4 right here. This is number 4. And you will see how to reset the light, and that'll be a separate video. But I like to close these and throw them out. So the last quart is gonna be 1/2 quart. So you're gonna have to put half of this. After that, make sure you check your oil. A lot of people like to run the car, see if there's any leaks down below. It's all up to you. Run the car for like a minute or so, and then shut it off and check your oil. So this is half, so it's up to there. That's it. I'm pretty much done here. So do not forget to put the cap on, because if you forget the cap, forget about it. You're gonna have issues. And the last thing I like to do here is I like to check my oil. Remember that dipstick is out too. If you leave this stuff open, you're gonna have vacuum leak, all kinds of stuff. Check engine light. So I just want to check the oil, clean it up. Stick this baby back in. Give it a minute or so, probably 10-20 seconds. That's more than enough right there. So the oil can touch on it. Just hold the dipstick straight. So we got the oil right up above the line of the second dot. So some of it's gonna go in the oil filter. It's gonna come down, so you can start the car and check it just to make sure. But anyways, clean any excessive oil. You're all done, good to go. Make sure you reset the light. You can check that video out. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, and like. See you guys on the next video.